Hey, everyone. Welcome to Paws and Science. Today, we're diving into something truly fascinating, dogs and their incredible sense of smell. And trust me, it's more impressive than you might think. Ever wonder why your dog sniffs everything when you take them for a walk? It's like they're detectives, analyzing every patch of grass, every corner, and even every breeze. Well, it's because dogs are natural-born super sniffers. Their sense of smell is up to 100,000 times better than ours. Yep, you heard that right, 100,000 times better. But what makes their noses so powerful? Let's break it down. First off, the anatomy of a dog's nose is completely different from ours. We humans only have about 5 million scent receptors in our noses. Sounds like a lot, right? Well, not when you compare it to a dog who can have anywhere between 200 million to over 1 billion scent receptors, depending on the breed. Just imagine, their noses are like sensory powerhouses. It's like comparing a tiny little bike to a race car with a turbo engine. And here's something super cool. Dogs don't just smell with their noses. They actually have an extra scent detector called the Jacobson's organ, or the vomeronasal organ. This special organ helps them pick up on things we can't even detect, like pheromones, the chemical signals animals use to communicate. So when your dog is sniffing another dog's behind or marking territory, they're actually gathering a ton of information, like the dog's age, gender, and even its emotional state. It's like they're reading a secret scent language. When a dog breathes in, the air goes through 2 separate pathways. One for breathing, and another that goes directly to their olfactory system for processing smells. This gives them a constant flow of scent information, even while they're breathing normally. Meanwhile, their brains are built to handle all this sensory input. Dogs have a part of the brain that processes smells that's 40 times larger than ours, relative to brain size. So, while we might catch a whiff of something, dogs are essentially creating a mental map of the world based on scents. Now, here's a question that comes up a lot. What breed has the best sense of smell? Well, it's the bloodhound. Bloodhounds are the superheroes of scent tracking. They have over 300 million scent receptors, and their long, floppy ears even help them stir up scent particles from the ground, funneling them toward their nose. It's no wonder they're often used by search and rescue teams to track missing persons. In fact, their scent tracking skills are so reliable that their findings have been used as evidence in court. But let's not forget about other incredible sniffers. German shepherds, beagles, and basset hounds also have remarkable noses. German shepherds are famous for their work in the military and police forces, where they can detect everything from drugs to explosives. Beagles, on the other hand, are known for their role at airports, sniffing out contraband food items in people's luggage. And let's talk about the basset hound. Those droopy eyes and long ears aren't just for looks. Their ears drag on the ground, kicking up scent particles that get funneled right into their nose. Pretty smart, huh? But dogs' incredible noses aren't just for detecting danger or finding lost people. They're also pretty amazing in the kitchen. Believe it or not, dogs can actually smell the individual ingredients in your food. So while we might just smell a delicious loaf of freshly baked bread, your dog is smelling every component: the yeast, the flour, the butter, even the salt. It's like they have a built-in chef's palate, but for smells. And speaking of food, here's another fun fact. Dogs can detect heat with their noses. So when you're cooking up something tasty, they're not just waiting around for a bite. They're using their sense of smell to figure out when food is ready or when it's at the perfect temperature to eat. This might explain why your dog always seems to know the exact moment when something's ready to come off the stove. But let's not forget, dogs also use their super sniffers for more life-saving purposes. They can smell changes in a human's body chemistry, which is why some dogs are trained to detect diseases like cancer or even to alert people with diabetes when their blood sugar levels are getting too low. There are also seizure-alert dogs who can sense when a person is about to have a seizure and warn them in advance. This isn't just an amazing talent, it's a real-life superpower. So, the next time your dog is sniffing every single thing on your walk, whether it's a tree, a patch of grass, or even the air, just remember, they're not being nosy. They're gathering information about the world around them, using senses far beyond anything we can comprehend. Isn't that incredible? Thanks for joining us on Paws and Science. We hope you learned something cool about dogs and their amazing sense of smell. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more fun facts and amazing science about animals. See you in the next video.